Okay, if you were recently updated with Label Connector to our latest edition, you'll notice that when you open up Label Connector down in your tray, that there's a login screen now. That's because it's a user-based licensing schema now. So, and you're thinking, okay, I need a username and password here. So, the way you obtain a username and password for your latest edition update that you've received is you go to AccuWare's website, that's accuware-inc.com, and go to the products menu and then just select the label connector for QuickBooks Desktop product item. Okay, so just select that top one and you'll see here a little registration form. This signs you up. It's the same form that people use for a trial, but if you're an existing customer, depending on your situation, we'll just have you register the trial and then we just activate that account to a permanent account depending on your scenario. So just complete this registration form. Then whatever email and password you enter there will then be what you use here to log into Label Connector. Okay, so that gets you into the software. So you sign in, and then the next thing that's going to have to be performed is the security on our newest edition has tighter security. So unfortunately, you have to do the Connect to QuickBooks sequence again, which means you got to go into your QuickBooks and log in as admin and in single user mode. Okay, so then what you do is you go ahead and execute the button here in the upper corner and just press continue. Okay, and what that's going to do is pull up the authentication screen in QuickBooks that looks like this. Okay, and we have tighter security here with our certificate and our full app name and everything that we've improved. So because we're listed here more thoroughly, QuickBooks sees us as a different app. Okay, so you just have to select yes whenever QuickBooks company file is open, continue, and done, and then you're reconnected, right? So like I can just show you how it's, if you need to sync your items, I'm just going to get into like a quick syncing of the items. So now I'm connected, right? Because it syncs the items fine, and I can get in and show all the items, etc. So I'm connected. So that's kind of step 2, is just getting reconnected to your QuickBooks company file. And then the last step is if you had some older label designs and if they're not appearing, our new designer lets you store label designs anywhere, not at a specified path like our old version did. So what you've got to do is pull in, we did support and create support to pull in your old templates. And the way you do that is go to settings, general settings, and then right down here at the bottom you'll see convert version 2.15 templates. Actually, it's for any old version. And what you do is you just browse out to the path where you have those files stored. Okay, and it's the workflow here is probably needs to be a little bit better, but basically just select one of your old templates and say open, and then it just, what that's doing is just storing the path to it right there. So then you just got to select the file that you want to update and say convert template, and it does converts it. It keeps the file name the same, it just puts it with a underscore latest for that, so you'll see it in that same folder and it's been converted, and now that should pull in our label designer just fine. So then if you just got to go to if you want to see it in the label designer, you can just go here and open it up, and it'll show that label design for you, that it's pulled in okay. So and it will kind of create like a it'll keep the file name the same, but it'll just keep it just like the old name but with underscore latest next to it, so that you can then pull that in and see it and use it. In some cases, if you're pulling it from a different location, you might need to add the logo or image file if that was an older version where we weren't pulling it into the file the same way we do now. So But so once you're connected up, to QuickBooks, the way you verify that, by the way, is you just go in under Edit Preferences, Integrated Applications, and go to Company Preferences, and you'll see that Label Connector is added. In some of your cases, you're going to see this twice, once for the old version and once for the new version, because they do have different characteristics for the security. So, but that should cover everything. Basically showing you how to get registered for a new user account by going to our website. Go ahead and just get registered. Then you can log into the software. Then go ahead and perform the single user mode. Login is, you definitely got to be the admin. Go into single user mode and then perform the connection wizard step. And then lastly, just import your label designs under general settings the way I showed you. So hope this helps. Thanks.